Yo, how's it going, everyone? Today we're gonna go over just how strong Sasuke was before deciding to leave the village and train with Orochimaru, meaning up until he leaves with the Sound 4. I will only be going up until Sasuke versus Gaara in the Chunin Exams though, but I'll be going over his known jutsu as well as how well he performed in some of his fights. While in the academy, Sasuke was a known prodigy. He was outperforming his classmates not only in academics but also in his ability to use ninjutsu and taijutsu. During his time as a student, Sasuke worked diligently to perform as well as Itachi had, in an effort to gain the approval of his father Fugaku, but could never seem to impress him. Although Sasuke was never able to impress his father, he was able to master his clan's giant fireball jutsu before his clan was massacred, meaning he was no older than 5. That's just crazy. He was 5. Do you guys all remember what you were doing at that age? I was entering kindergarten, still trying to color inside the lines, and my man Sasuke is out here mastering nature transformation jutsu. As shown when Naruto was trying to master his wind chakra, using a nature transformation is not an easy feat. On top of his impressive ability to use high-level ninjutsu at such a young age, when it came time to take the exams to graduate the academy, Sasuke finished top of his class, meaning he's insanely smart. Well, you don't get branded a child prodigy without being smart as well. Skip forward just a little bit to the Zabuza arc, and we see Sasuke get even stronger when his Sharingan activates for the second time. His first time he was able to activate it was after witnessing the horrific slaughter of his whole clan at the hands of his older brother Itachi, but was unable to reactivate it until he was fighting against Haku. At this point, Sasuke is about 11 years old, and he starts using his Sharingan in the fight. He's able to track Haku as he travels through the different ice mirrors. This is a very basic use of the Sharingan and an ability which allows the user to see objects and people move at extremely fast speeds without losing track of them, as well as allowing the body the ability to react to these movements and oftentimes the attacks. Prior to using his Sharingan against Haku, Sasuke did not have the ability to react to Haku's attacks and was losing the battle horrendously. But once he was able to track Haku's movements, he could dodge the attack and predict where Haku would be next using the Sharingan's Eye of Insight ability. Using this was the entire reason Sasuke was able to land a hit on Haku. One of the main factors holding Sasuke back at this point is his lack of chakra. He does not have large reserves of it at this age, and using the Sharingan used up too much, causing him to pass out. Sasuke's next power increase comes in the Forest of Death during the Chunin Exams. The curse mark not only increases his speed, but also his physical strength, as it acts as a pseudo-sage mode, seeing as it infuses the user with nature chakra. While Sasuke is using the curse mark in the Forest of Death, he's able to quickly blitz the Sound Ninja who were attacking them, breaking the arm of one without so much as sweating. His speed is increased so greatly the Sound Ninja can barely see him move, and Sakura, in classic Sakura fashion, just sits there and does nothing. Sasuke, with the power of the curse mark, is ready to kill all of the Sound Ninja at the same time, but he spares their lives after Sakura runs over to him crying, begging for him to spare their lives. By this point in the manga and the anime, most of the other genin are scared of Sasuke and his power, as well as his skill. It seems the only person they fear more is Gaara. Shortly after this feat of power, it's time for Sasuke to fight in the preliminary rounds of the Chunin Exams. Before this battle begins, Kakashi warns Sasuke not to use his Sharingan, as it drains his chakra too much, allowing the curse mark to activate. During the first few seconds of the fight, Sasuke is having his chakra drained by a jutsu that his opponent uses. In an attempt to make the curse mark appear, Sasuke is able to kick him off and dodge his attacks for a short time, before revealing he's copied one of Lee's taijutsu moves, even though Sasuke has only seen the technique performed once, but with Sharingan that's all you need. Not only does this show Sasuke is improving with his use of the Sharingan, but goes on to show how skilled he is in the use of taijutsu, because while his eyes can copy ninjutsu and the movements within taijutsu, they don't give Sasuke the ability to perform the moves. He has to be physically capable of that all on his own. While using Lee's technique, the curse mark starts to activate, and Sasuke has to try to force the mark to retreat out of sheer force of will and a desire to continue the fight. He manages to accomplish this, and almost every jonin in the room is surprised by his ability to do so, suggesting this was not an easy thing to accomplish. The next large power-up Sasuke gets is when he's training with Kakashi and learns how to use Chidori. Later on, Sasuke makes a ton of variations to the Chidori, but during this part of his life he only learns how to use it in his base form. When Kakashi is teaching Sasuke, it is shown Sasuke can only use the jutsu about twice before he no longer has enough chakra to use it. But the fact that he can do it that many times is impressive considering it's an A-rank ninjutsu, and Kakashi, who invented it, can only use it 4 times in a day at this point in the manga before not having enough chakra to use it. The Chidori is used in conjunction with Sasuke's Sharingan, meaning he's draining not only the chakra used for the Chidori, but also that at his Sharingan. Despite the amount of chakra he's losing, he still insists on learning it and mastering it as he has such a great desire to become stronger. While learning the Chidori, Sasuke has to become even better at Taijutsu due to Chidori requiring the user to run forward at an immense speed. When we finally see the result of all his training in the fight against Gaara in the last stage of the Chunin Exams, Sasuke is able to not only puncture Gaara's sand barrier thing, but also draw blood, which is something no one's been able to do. Sasuke had to move faster than Gaara's sand could react, and attack with a strength that would puncture the sand. At this point, it's no question Sasuke is just stupidly strong for a genin and will only get stronger. If I had to give Sasuke a power rating based on Part 1 and comparing him to other genin in Part 1, I'd give him an 8.2 out of 10. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content and follow me on Twitter at @Sage_Sasuke.